Hi, my name is Julia Wongden, and I will be presenting a speech on the coronavirus. A worldwide crisis has burst down the doors of America, leaving us defenseless to the horror of what is known as the coronavirus. In this speech, I will be talking about the effects of the coronavirus pandemic and what the World Health Organization's plan of action is. I will also be talking about the widespread effect of the coronavirus and what organizations and governments from around the world are doing to isolate and eliminate it. The coronavirus has many different strands, but the most recent strands include COVID-19, SARS-CoV, and MERS-CoV. Other strands include both 229E and OC43, discovered in 1996, and then HKU1, discovered in 2005. According to the Center of Disease Control and Prevention, the general symptoms include fever, cough, shortness of breath, and infection. According to the Medical News Today, the coronavirus is spread by coughing or sneezing, which cause droplets to enter the air, and when they are inhaled, they can cause infection and spread to the thyroid. Touching or shaking hands with a person who is infected, being in contact with the eyes, nose, or mouth, and also being in contact with infected animal feces. This virus, like any other, progresses over time. Over an average of 14 days, this virus will take a toll, as recorded by the Worldometer. After the first initial contact through inhalation, the infected cells enter the airway and begin to spread through the thyroid. After the cells die off, they start to block the airway, and after a while, the number of dead cells in the throat can cause breathing complications. After the infection has entered the body, your immune system tries to fight it off. But because of the virus moving so fast, the immune system becomes compromised. After the compromise of the immune system, the virus becomes stronger and causes immune system failure. After it destroys the immune system, it targets healthy cells, and in most cases, if the immune system fails, the virus has progressed this much, there is a small chance of survival. Contrary to what people believe, this virus has affected a lot of countries around the world, not just China. This is a worldwide crisis, and people are struggling with this disease all around the world. Although it has started in China, it has affected many other continents. Some of the most infected places include Italy, Iran, Japan, and the United States. Not only is it affecting multiple places worldwide, it also is able to mutate in several different ways. According to the CDC, there is a difference between COVID-19 and the other coronavirus strands. Different people are more prone to be susceptible to each type, and the coronavirus can easily mutate and become a whole different strand due to existing medical conditions of the recipients. The coronavirus can multiply and evolve in many ways according to the Occupational Safety and Health Administration. This virus can easily mutate and become even worse in people with existing medical conditions. For example, if you have a lung problem, you'd probably end up with MERS-CoV, since your respiratory system is already compromised and weakened. With everything we know about the new coronavirus outbreaks, the governments and certain organizations around the world have been trying to find different ways to get rid of it. The World Health Organization and what they're trying to do The World Health Organization has done quite a bit in efforts to spread word about the effects of the coronavirus and to help contain the virus. Some of those efforts include holding press conferences, asking the United Nations to set aside money, creating TikTok accounts, and reaching out in other social media platforms. The coronavirus is a very infectious disease affecting almost every place in the world. In most places, it has been somewhat contained, but is still life-threatening. In conclusion, the coronavirus still does not have a cure, but there are a lot of things that we don't know about it yet. The U.S. government has set aside about $15 million in efforts to contain and cure this pandemic. Hopefully, in the near future, we will find a successful treatment and vaccine. Thank you for listening. One major problem that I saw in my speech was that I was really monotone and I didn't even realize it most of the time. And also, I really need to cut mine shorter because it ended up being about 5 minutes long. And I didn't think it was going to be that long because when I was reading it, like in my head, it didn't seem that long. But I really need to work on that. And I also saw a couple errors in my speech that I know I need to fix, like headlines and, you know, facts and stuff like that, and I need to cite just a little bit better. And I think that's it.